What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we got a little bit of news, a little bit of information. We have the name of the upcoming Transcendence Eos. We have a lot of image files to share with you, so I managed to get the new image file for the new skin for Sword Flash from Ace Championship, and we have the skin for Transcendence Eos as well as her name. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it and talk about Transcendence Eos and her name. So first up, let's take a look at this image file, because of course we had the GIF the other day, but it was kind of blurry and everything. This is our first really good look at the skin, and I'll be honest, I like it more than the original. But again, this one's going to be more of a niche PvP style skin. So you're probably, if you're a whale, you're in the end game, something like that, you're probably going to want both. One to leave on her most of the time when you're doing PvP, and the other one to throw on her when you're doing PvE type situations. But even if you only have this one, it's still good. I mean, it looks absolutely awesome. I'm definitely grabbing this one myself. The three banners are pretty cool here. We got the big old sword. Everything about the skin looks really good. The color scheme looks awesome. I would have honestly thought the teal blue would have been more like a dark green or something, kind of like the gem up here. But the blue, the gold, and the red actually look really, really good together. But let's be honest, you guys really don't care about this one as much as what we're about to talk about. And that is going to be Eos. So Eos is going to be the next transcended hero. And that's going to happen in about a week and a half at Chinese New Year. So not only are we going to get a brand new, most likely dark hero that week, we're going to be getting a transcendence hero. At least we should. We'll have to see how that works out. But we do have the actual skin now for her, and this is what she looks like, and it looks awesome. And on top of that, we do have a name for her as well. Her name is going to be the Sun Devourer Eos. So that's a pretty cool name there. I do like that. We can actually enlarge it a little bit more compared to the other ones. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Let's move this around just a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, I personally really like the look of this. She actually, you know what? I just realized she looks like she belongs in Avatar. Not Avatar the Last Airbender, but Avatar the Blue Monkeys. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean here. It's really cool detail on everything. I really like whatever. So basically this like sun thing behind her has transformed into this, where now she is the Devourer of Suns, or the Sun Devourer. So that's pretty cool. But I want to try to do a little theory crafting here too, because you guys know I love doing that. If you just wanted to see the skins, you guys can check on out, you can head on, it's cool. But I want to try to compare like the last hero, Aspen, and try to see if we can kind of figure out what her skill set is going to be, especially since she was kind of pre-nerf before we actually got her. So let's take a look, because as you guys know, we did get the skill card for Eos back at Christmas, and then the day after, they're like, actually, we've done more testing, it's making her too strong, which kind of soured the whole community, me kind of part of it. She's not bad, but she's by no far from like being very, very good. So Aspen. So we had Aspen come out way back when. He had some pretty cool abilities. His attacks were pretty solid. Basically turned like his basic and his active from... It kind of flipped them. It turned his active into a single target that can do AoE, and it turned his basic from a single target to a whole back row type ability. He still kept that really core ability of horrifying an enemy. Besides that, he does still, you know, he gains the CC reduction and all those other effects here. The Soul Shelter is pretty much the same thing when you come over and take a look at his abilities here. He has a heals, kind of same as before too. He does have a bonus where he drained energy, so it's really interesting to think about. But now we got to talk about Eos. So Eos's abilities. Number one, she has HP attack, holy damage, damage reduction, speed. I mean, I imagine all these stats are just going to be lumped into the hero like most are, but her actual attack. So right now, her basic attack targets 3 random enemies, dealing 400% damage and reducing their precision by 25% and attack. That type of ability doesn't seem strong enough by itself, even if buffed up to be like a Transcendence level skill. It's an ability that hits 3 targets, reducing stats. Maybe that's going to be her mainstay, but let's see what else she has. The big one here, Arrival of the Sun. Whenever an ally releases the active skill, self gain 1 layer of shining light. When stacking up to 12 layers, increases health holy damage, blah blah blah. Little let down based on the number of layers you need to get, plus the fact that the active ability will remove it, but it does burn all enemies, which is a cool synergy with Phoenix. Dazzle effect, I could see her getting a very strong dazzle and maybe taunt style effect, but I mean, it's basically replacing taunt, so it's dazzle. It's like a stronger version of a dazzle. And of course, your active ability, again, just kind of damage and healing. There's no real effects here besides the Sacred Sun and that dazzle. So the only thing I can see that could happen with a Transcendence Eos, which is what? The Sun Devourer of Sun, the Sun Devourer, that's what it is. Maybe this is going to be a hero that really makes you invest in dazzle type counterplay when you're guild tech or something like that, because I feel like the only thing that's really shining here is her dazzle effect, much like how Aspen turned into Lord of Fear Aspen and he got like a supercharged Horrify ability. So Aspen's regular Horrify essentially turned into Fear. Heroes inflicted by Invisible Gaze are unable to launch their basic attacks and crit. So maybe Dazzle will be something similar along those lines, where if they're afflicted with Dazzle, of course it'll only target 1 random hero on your side, and then maybe also lower their chance to maybe lower the attack of it. Maybe it can't crit, something along those lines. I feel like we'll get some sort of supercharged Dazzle effect. The problem is, she's very close to being good if her numbers were just tweaked back up. Like, she would be probably one of the closest besides Eloise to being a Transcendence hero as it is just in her normal self, if they hadn't have nerfed her before she even came out. I'm expecting bigger damage numbers and just similar abilities. I don't know why. Maybe they have something really cool and tricky up their sleeve, but I don't know. I just feel like, for some reason, I just feel like that she's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm still kind of spoiled and kind of like a letdown from how Eos' launch came out. Maybe if they made her too strong there, it wouldn't be too big of a jump to their Transcendence version they had planned. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. I think she looks cool, but again, that's just me. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. We'll be right back.